AI is pushing the limits of traditional hardware. So, how do you move data faster, more efficiently, and at scale? Today, we're looking at how next generation optical technologies could play a role and what this latest deal signals for the space. I'm joined by Michael Murray, Chairperson, CEO, and President of Kopin Corporation. Michael, welcome to the Watchlist.
Oh, thank you very much for having me back.
It's a pleasure to have you back. You're always welcome. So tell us, Michael, you've just secured a $15 million development order with Fabric.ai for your Neural I/O micro-LED-based optical interconnect technology. How does this collaboration showcase the value and potential of your platform?
Well, it's very exciting times, Ricky. I think Fabric.ai and Kopin have joined forces together to bring this new technology to break down the copper wall that exists today in AI infrastructure. And essentially, the problem that we're solving are two of the four major gating items to further AI adoption, which are bandwidth and power consumption. The ability to use light to carry technology to and from a GPU to another GPU, board to board, or rack to rack currently is done by old SerDes technology, which I actually engineered back when I was in high school. So it hasn't changed that much. But as Moore's law continues to be broken by these big GPU companies like NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD, the interconnects still are using old SerDes technology. Whereas now the market is moving towards lasers, and microLEDs, which is our Neural I/O technology, fits right in between copper and lasers. So we can do the 1.6 terabits transmission data requirements, but we can do it at a cost and a power consumption standpoint that looks and feels much like the copper side of the business. So very exciting technology. It's new. We do have the capability of building this here in the United States. And Kopin was the first company, Ricky, to actually provide bi-directional microdisplays about 2 years ago, which was our neural display technology. And coupled with our micro-LED capability, which we talked about last time, that's basically as bright as a laser. So coupling those two things together, we believe will create Neural I/O and solve some of the world's most difficult AI infrastructure problems.
Wow, we really have come a long way from floppy disks and dial-up connection, haven't we?
Uh,
As demand grows faster for more efficient data movement, differentiation becomes critical. So what advantages does Kopin have, both in manufacturing and technology, that set you apart in this space?
Yeah, great question. So we're very excited that we have our own production line for micro-LEDs right here in the United States. This came to us from part of the Industrial Base Analysis and Sustainment Award that we received from the Department of War last year, which we announced. This capability will allow Kopin to build our micro-LED technology here in the United States, utilizing our bidirectional capability, which is patented, which is our neural display technology that I spoke about earlier. Couple that with our micro-LED that currently is in production. That is a 1.8 million foot Lambert display. You marry those two things, build them here in the United States in high volumes, and we are very unique in the fact that we're the only United States company that can do that today.
Well, so this looks like a technology positioned at the intersection of AI and hardware innovation where performance and scalability could really drive long-term opportunity here. Michael, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Ricky.
Once again, that is Michael Murray, CEO of Kopin Corporation. For more on the company and its technology, visit kopin.com. That's all for this episode of The Watchlist. I'm Ricky Lee. Make good choices today.